throughout Tinubu presidency, he will be subjected under serious blackmail. They use Osama bin Laden, and when they are done with him, they eliminated him. They use Saddam Hussein. They use him in the Middle East, to checkmate Iran, and these other hotheads in the Middle East. And when they are done with him, they eliminate him. In the spy world, it's a very serious offense, so double agent. There are more things that this man have done to Nigeria that I cannot open my mouth and say it. Precious, if I begin to tell you the story of this terrorism, even you here, you'll be shocked.
The investigative journalist David Hunde, you know, say him and one journalist for abroad and the press fan been carry what Matago court under Freedom of Information Act for Obodo Igbo land, US, to go get information wey concern the activities of our president Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he in the US and waiting lead them to forfeiting that $360,000 and $460,000 wey be say he been forfeit to US. So when they come begin release the small documents, they come begin redact them. That means they cover in name. They come begin cover the side where the name of our president dey for inside those documents. So Greenspan and they come still carry go court to tell the court say for this one's one I release. They may say they will release 2,500 copies every month for the past 5 months, but they release only 1 month or so. They don't release much. But they can't carry go court go tell and say for the ones the one I don't release so far, help us tell us uncover that name. All the places one are redacted, one are cover Tinubu name, one are cover Tinubu name from inside. Not gonna help me promote that Tinubu name because our right under Freedom of Information Act for inside United States for us to know waiting where in name they attach to this because now waiting was supposed to, because that's the right of every citizen because of freedom of information. So guess what? The different agencies of the United States of America, make I even call their name. The FBI, the CIA, the DEA, all of them come together, come respond to this particular matter. For inside their response, they respond. They come talk say, say they no go fit though, they no go fit promote they open up in name for inside that the plans they don't issue because say na current assets to the DIA. That's the person they give them information. I go read them as in use post time. Nobody saying I need to come. This is exactly how David Hunde posted it. But first of all, let's even know these agencies that responded to this. The first agency is the CIA. The CIA stands for Central Intelligence Agency. And what is the duty of the Central Intelligence Agency, right? So you may also need to know the Central Intelligence Agency focuses on intelligence gathering and analysis for the president and the cabinet. Did you hear that? The focus of intelligence gathering and analysis for the president and the cabinet. And the focus to gather intelligence from the president and the cabinet, focusing on foreign countries and their citizens. That means, could it be that the president is giving information about some African countries and their citizens to the CIA? That is Tinubu. The Tinubu report, because they did not mention president. They say Tinubu, so who know assume Tinubu president. Please I take that back. So assuming they say Tinubu, they give them information on the CIA aspect in terms of the same way they give them information. Does it mean he gives information on what's happening in Nigeria and the citizens of Nigeria to the United States? This, by the way, is supposed to pose a lot of danger to the national security of the country. Now, this is why it is trending. Let's read further the purpose and the purpose of the DIA and the CIA. They say again, the CIA is a member of the U.S. intelligence community, IC, and reports to the Director of National Intelligence. Now, the CIA is not a law enforcement agency and is prohibited from collecting information on U.S. operations. That's all. So now check the second U.S. agency really important. That is the FBI. The Federal Bureau of Investigation. Now, a primary law enforcement agency, that's what they are, that enforces more than 200 categories of federal laws. The FBI has a domestic focus, with field offices in major cities and resident agencies in smaller cities. The FBI also conducts international investigations, working with other countries and security services. Then we will go to the last one, will be the DEA. The DEA will be the other third agency will follow, respond to this appeal with David Hunde and in other friends inside US request for. The DEA now a single mission agency that enforces. In fact, the name starts from Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA. Drug Enforcement Administration. Rings a bell? Okay. Drug Enforcement Administration. Now, there'll be single mission agency where they enforce drug laws. The DEA works with other agencies, including the FBI, on cases where their jurisdiction will be. This will shock you, but let's go straight to the matter that we they grant as we say they use poster. Let me even go straight to the post because sometimes they say, Lisa, I know what person see by personality. Now, Python. But let me go straight to what David post and how it take post that. First, he said yesterday in federal court, the CIA, the FBI, and DEA, maybe these agencies want to explain to you their jurisdiction and their function and their full meaning. Say they filed a memorandum opposing our motion for summary judgment in the FOIA disclosure case about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's drug trafficking investigation records, where we are seeking to have the redactions removed from the partially released files. I don't tell you, I don't explain this at the beginning already. No need to regurgitate. Yeah? Quoting him further on his tweet, he says, in the filing, the CIA effectively confirmed that Nigeria's sitting president is an active CIA asset. The CIA effectively confirmed that Nigeria's sitting president is an active CIA asset. And excerpt from the CIA filing reads, make I read them. Quoting the extract, he said, human sources can be expected to furnish information to the CIA only when they are confident that the CIA can and will do everything in its power to prevent the public disclosure of their cooperation. Make I explain now? I need to explain. And they say, human beings, that is sources, really like human beings, we carry human nature, go feel decide to be informants, to give information to the CIA. Only if they confidence everything will consign them and the information will they give, the CIA go feel protect them from and prevent to cast that news publicly, to cast their matter publicly. Do you understand now? If you remember, when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when Atiku carried this matter go court to seek for some of the information, Alan Greenspan and then Hunde carried this matter go court, made them, under Freedom of Information Act. Remember, say they've been right. They say Tinubu lawyers, right? Say made them not release the document, say because it could do a grievous harm.
Yes.
Say if they release the document, it could do a very grievous harm. So could this be part of the grievous harm? Let's go further and read what David said. So it says the extract from this court filing yesterday. It says, in the case of person who has been operating with the CIA, official confirmation of that cooperation could cause the targets to take retaliatory action against that person or against their family or friends. So if we release now, the people where they target them will fit targets the person or their family or friends. It also places in jeopardy every individual with whom the cooperating individual has had contact. That is, it go jeopardize, it go put at risk everybody will be say, this person will not cooperate with us, don't come in contact with us. As you may say, the Tinubu way they talk about now, that's with Darlington. So it also jeopardize Darlington life. That's what I'm trying to say. So as sources, first, the indiscretion of the source in a chain of intelligence sources can damage an entire spectrum of sources. As such, confirming or denying the existence of records on a particular foreign national, like Tinubu, that's what he said, reasonably could be expected to cause damage to U.S. national security by indicating whether or not the CIA maintained any human intelligence sources related to Tinubu and identifying any access or lack of access any such sources had to intelligence concerning him. Now, one of the key points or key paragraph for inside this matter with the DIA file or with the oppose, they say we oppose full unredacted disclosure of the DEA's Bola Tinubu heroin trafficking investigation records because we believe that while Nigerians have a right to be informed about their government or what their government is up to, they do not have the right to know what their president is up to. That is, they say the reason why they go oppose, they go say no, make them come out the cover where they cover Tinubu name for inside the drug trafficking and heroin trafficking case where they say they be released. Say they oppose them, say they no agree for them. Say why they no go green? Because of say why Nigerians get the right to know what in their government they do or they do, but Nigerians don't get the right to know what in the person, their president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they do or they do. The last time we checked, as a president, is he serving himself or he's serving the entire country? And shouldn't the country know what their president is up to? In the United States, when they're saying this, when this law enforcement agency, the DEA, is saying this, do they have the right to know what their president Joe Biden is doing or not while in office? Do they have the right to know what Joe Biden is doing in office or not? What Barrister Darlington, that preamble was very long, but it was very necessary to create a preamble, a background to this conversation in Nigerians understand what we talk about. Oh yeah, let me go with Barrister Darlington. Also, this one do me.
Pressure.
Sir,
in a normal crime, the National Assembly should wait. Seriously.
This National Assembly.
If we
you
have,
mean the one where Fabio the lead?
I'm telling you.
Where's there anything waiting to bring the
If we have a National Assembly, they should take this matter up. But do we have?
Barrister Darlington, as I told you, don't see no mainstream media, all the newspapers, according to you, all the Lagos State Press, all the television, no media have not carried the story.
They will not.
Oh, you go ahead.
They will not. That will tell you where we are. Have you seen it now that thing we have been shouting all this while? The chicken is coming home to roost. So the US package Tinubu for us. That's not the simple explanation.
So now what's this mean?
Yeah, there are other non-state actors like the drug cabal, the drug barons all over his friends in the drug business. They must have had a hand in Tinubu's election. All this one that he bought himself into power. He brought a lot of money. He did this, he did it. You can see where the sources are coming from. If the CIA want to use you, precious, they can package you. They can fund you. They can do everything to make sure that you are in a strategic position in your country where they can be using you to do whatever they want to do. Did I not tell you that throughout Tinubu presidency, he will be subjected under serious blackmail? That's what they do. They use Osama bin Laden. And when they are done with him, they eliminated him. They use what's this man in Iraq?
Saddam
Hussein. They use him in the Middle East to checkmate Iran. And this other hothead in the Middle East. And when they are done with him, they eliminate him. My dear.
So in the talk, Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden be access to CIA.
Yes.
Are you serious? Maybe the access like this.
Yes, there is a record. That's what they do. I look at Nigeria, the strategic position of Nigeria in West Africa, in Africa.
The most populous black nation.
So getting somebody who is their own man there is very vital to the CIA. Only God knows what this man has done to us. I told you before now, did I not tell you that Tinubu will be under serious blackmail by the CIA and FBI? All these ones, we are going to release some documents. We are going to, they will that time you don't say anything. They are just wanting Tinubu. And whenever they say that, you might go and do some backyard business with them, you say, and then they will stop that. When I was saying, you didn't pay attention to me now. You didn't listen to me. Thank God you are saying it now. I said there are more to come. It's not like when we say you ask me where is my evidence, where is my source?
No, yeah, like YouTube, I'm not going to ask you. So talk now, you can use your mouth.
So what you are saying now is that go and read one book written by Freddy Forsyth on this double agent. In the spy world, it's a very serious offense. So double agent. If you see how this thing are done in the spy world,
So you're trying to say somebody in a double agent,
right? Of course.
By double agents, you mean Nigerian agent and
yes, support.
So it's supposed to be serious offense.
A very serious offense. Whichever one gets you face.
Good. Because they don't know what thing go don't tell all.
Exactly. That's why they give you a fire. There's a fire. They call it VIA. VIAF. They give you that capsule in your pocket. Whenever you are compromised, exactly. That's what they do. It is fire word. Because the torture where you go get, for you to speed the beat, they will put a lie detector in your head for you to speed the beat to tell them what you know. That's I am telling you, I've read this book, so nobody will tell me anything about it. There are more things that this man has done to Nigeria that I cannot open my mouth and say it. I mean it. This thing that is done after all, is not the person.
So, but what is it? This kind of thing now, this spy agent, this CIA spy and CIA is access when they say it being according to this court document you didn't release. You feel saying that before the forfeiture or after the forfeiture or part of the forfeiture agreement, they say, oh,
that's
the forfeit now, you go they give us so and so. Now under this grant, now go be you go.
That was when they started packaging him for Nigerian president.
From that time when forfeiture.
That was when they say you have been preparing to be Nigerian president since Adama. It's a lie. It was when this thing happened. You now said, okay, you see, when this thing happened, please, I want to be Nigerian president. Can you people back me? I will do everything for you. In fact, I will give you everything you need. Just make sure that I get there. That was when this thing started. That was when this thing started. So all this one that they are hiding is the profile and all that. You think it's for nothing? No. It's because of this thing. But my fear is how much damage this man have done to Nigeria. Because I told you, he is ready to sell Nigeria just for his own selfish interest. I told you this in several times. You didn't listen to me. Look at it. It's coming up. I mean, did I not tell you? I told you. That is what is going on. That's what this American CIA, this year, that's what they do. You see that they are invisible. No. They use you to trace you. They use you to give them information about you. And when they start acting on it, the whole world be wondering, how did they do this? How did they? Do you know the person that told them where Osama bin Laden is before they traced him to Pakistan? Abatabel. Do you know the person? My dear, don't go there. You see this CIA, they are not as invisible as you think. It's just that they play on the psychology of the human person. When they have a hold on you on something that will destroy you, they will use it against you, and you will not have any escape route. They will not make a deal for you, and you cannot say no, because if you say no, they will say okay, no problem. So you now consider your success where you are going and giving these people information. After all, what do you have to lose?
So by Darlington, so for when David posed this thing, he can't talk say, well, you won't see what Trump could do when he comes into office. You feel say Trump because Trump will want protect the interest of the country against that of consign us. So you feel say Trump could fit also uphold this stand with the FBI, CIA, and
they will advise him. It depends on the level of intelligence they are getting from Tinubu concerning Nigeria and West Africa. And remember when Nigeria happened, that will happen. Kamala Harris told Tinubu to do something. That's how she put it. She called Tinubu direct and said, do something. Even though Niger is not their colony, why are they interested? You see, are you getting it now? Yes, because they are using it to get all these things that they are using them. Even these terrorists that are going on Nigeria, everybody is aware. Why do you think Tinubu look the other side? Precious, if I begin to tell you the story of this terrorism, even you here, you'll be shocked. I'm not joking. It's not that we cannot say it. Seriously. These are facts. Even the name they give, ask yourself, why is it that Nigerian government don't want to do anything about the terrorism? It's part of the deal. Precious, they can destroy Nigeria because of their selfish interests. That is why nobody want to do anything.
All this one way they talk, the fear person.
Yes,
so President incident, how possible they can't they say this deal could also, because this deal now, it don't happen during that Babangida or before the Abacha time, the way Abacha then they chase him.
Why do you think Abacha was eliminated? Oh, you didn't know? Abacha was international conspiracy that eliminated Abacha. Did you know?
Because I want the
He blocked them. He don't want to hear. You know what is going on now? He refused them to penetrate.
Abacha 5 and 6. What become Tinubu
right-hand man?
So and the Chagri also they help Abacha with other money. But the Chagri now said they are according to people they talk, they in a good relationship.
Of course.
So how come most of the people they in good terms with the Abacha come become your own friend, but you were fighting the same
good
man?
That was a subterfuge. It was a decoy. So you don't know how this is happening.
So that makes him the master strategist people say he is.
In the international spy ring, this is a decoy. Throw a red herring.
Divert the attention of the people to this direction where you are going this direction. That fish they call red herring. Go and check. Whenever you want to pick it inside the river, it will ruffle the water. And you'll be looking at that place where the water is ruffled. Meanwhile, the fish don't go far away where that guy is. That's what is happening. It's a skill. And you're using it in this government.
Whenever he says something, it will divert attention of the people. Why is going to that moving where he's going to?
Don't you see it? Ask yourself, why is it that nobody wants to stop at the
So by saying that it's if this thing is here you talk natural, same with the accent, and if truly being if the Tinubu they mention that the Tinubu way we say we all know, the most popular Tinubu we all know, when feedback chance when being the president of Nigeria. If that is true, because right now we don't even know, they're not talking president of Nigeria, just say Tinubu, you understand? So if not true, saying that's what it take be, what's the implication of this to Nigeria?
It means that you are just an empty, you are just moving empty. This country now, our security and everything about us is just in the hands of the CIA. As I'm talking to you now. That is why I told you here. Remember, last September they are supposed to release some documents on Tinubu. But all of a sudden, nothing. I told you that they are not going to release anything because if they want, why do you give us a 3 months notice ahead? Something you want to do in September, you start announcing it in June. That by September they are going to release some. I think there is a reason for that. It's a warning to Tinubu that look. If you don't do something by September, so that one is not made him to go and now push some button. Did they release anything in September? The answer is no. So why did they make that announcement ahead of time? That is how they operate. They are going to untwist you for you to give them what they want. That's the truth. It's a very serious issue. But who will talk? Precious. This type of revelation now is not that like seeing Tinubu CIA. After saying what happened? So the business is still going on now.
So, but what it means is that the CIA too, they not indict themselves and also indict our country by even admitting that a Tinubu, who is perhaps the president of the country, because of whom they write the FOI, say he's their accent. It's not indicted for a country if you see the person at the accent. By that, that is the person they give them information.
My dear, they do this in when there is a weak government. Can they do it in China? The answer is no. Can they do it in India? The answer is no. They choose weak government. They make sure that your government is weak. before they can enter and do this type of thing with you. That's the truth. Go and look at how Tinubu came into government. Go and check. If it is in a normal climb, will Tinubu come into government with all the baggages he has? In fact, that one, the one that even surprised me most was that of Virginia, the social security number he collected from Virginia, whereas he has never stepped foot in Virginia state for one day. So how did he collect that social security number from that state? Yet American FBI kept quiet over. It's a criminal offense that is, in fact, if they indict him, they can arrest him. Do you know that all of a sudden Tinubu have not been going to US? Whenever there is anything in US, he will send either Shetima or somebody else. So he's beginning to, or rather there is a subtle threat and all that. He's afraid of being embarrassed by journalists or some state officials. That's what is going on. So with this revelation, are you sure you are the only one seeing this thing? This thing is all over the world now. All the intelligence community all over the world, they are seeing this document. So they don't know who is Nigerian president.
So what does it mean to Nigeria and Nigerians?
It shows you that we are just empty vessels parading and claiming to be giant of Africa. Meanwhile, they have opened our intestine and see what we ate yesterday night. Nigeria is just moving hollow, empty hollow. Something that there is nothing inside. They have seen us finish. All because of what Tinubu. He wants to be president. Now he has sold us. Only God knows what he has given them so far as information.
But this information will be about our country, Nigeria, or maybe about other countries.
Mostly Nigeria. If they get Nigeria, they've gotten West Africa, they've gotten Africa. What else? If they get even this Nnamdi Kanu that is under detention, my dear, if you know the conspiracy around him, if you know what is going on around Nnamdi Kanu, you'll be shocked yourself. It's all part of the deal. That's why they kept quiet. I ask you again, why is it that nobody want to probe those 400 names that they gave them as those who are causing terrorism? Precious, have you asked yourself that question? Why are these people coming in? One terrorist group after the other. Who is making the ground fertile for them?
And they get manipulated people from other countries. People from other countries come to a sovereign state to operate and disturb the peace of the sovereign state and its citizens. And we will let them operate. They will come and fear them.
So that will tell you, the military and the police and DSS, over to you. You have seen this document. You now know who your president is. It's no longer a question of we don't know. They have given you the intel. So let nobody come and tell us, give us intelligence. You need it. The one they gave you, what did you do with it? You cannot act on it because of what? The man who's supposed to act, his hands have been tied. That is why this man cannot talk. All this thing that you do in office is just small screen. In reality, I told you here from day one, when that thing happened, I said Tinubu will be in bondage throughout his presidency. Any day he refused to cooperate, pressure, you see what will happen. They will do away with him like these other people. You can't do anything now. They are the world power. Can't you get it? But all this thing they are collecting from Nigeria, they now know us. They now know our liver and our kidney, the size and everything. That's what the CIA normally do. Especially that CIA, they want to know everything about every content. All the hotheads in Nigeria, they know them, they know their profile. They know those who can make trouble and all that, and they will tell you ahead of time, oh yeah, do this. Those military men they remove from guard brigade, artillery brigade. Do you know the intelligence that came before they were removed? Do you know? They know you more than yourself now, pressure. That's what these people are doing. So that their man will remain in office. That is the truth.
Thank you.
That is what they are doing all over the world. It does, but in Nigeria, it is worse because of the person of Tinubu. I don't know how CIA and America started loving such persons with the bad. They choose the very bad ones among us to give them power so that they can get what they want from them. Why do you think they don't want to COP? They know he has a clean record. So that is what happened.
Thank you.
So this man, my fear here is that the level of the extent of damage he must have done to our security, our economy, our life, our infrastructure, everything, our military might. Pressure. This thing, he will give it to them. I'm telling you. Yes.
What do you think?
That's not what I think. That's the first thing they go for. They want to know your strength, everything about you. That is
but it's way to protect these people now.
Oh, really? Is it protecting you? Pressure. Is it? Don't look at his action. Is he matching his words?
Thank you, Barrister Darlington. Time don't go make an you go do your thing.
So that is what we are out. Nigerians, over to you. Don't say you did not hear. That's what I've been shouting since last year. That this man will make the worst president in Nigeria. Nobody listened. That's it. They did it with Buhari, but on a limited scale. This person now, because of the baggages he's carrying, they now saw him as a very good asset.
Yeah, thank you, Nigerians. Thank you, Barrister Darlington, for stepping back. First of all, I appreciate it. Thank you for police officers.
Thank you.
So guys, you can see